Welcome back, Swag Team. It's your boy, the Swagologist, back with another SwagU movie review, and today we are doing Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. I finally got to go see it tonight, and it was epic. I saw it in IMAX 3D, had a great time with it, and no worries, this is the non-spoiler review, so it's safe to watch. You don't have to worry about pausing this video and going to see it first. You can just sit right back and relax and listen to how I feel about the movie overall. But you don't have to worry about any spoilers because I'm not spoiling anything. I want you to go see this film. And don't worry about what the critics say. Don't even worry about necessarily what I say. Go see it and make your own judgment there, because that's what I did, and I had a great time with it. I'm gonna say that off top. I really enjoyed the film, had a great time, and had some great laughs. This movie was a lot more funnier than I thought it was going to be. Not to say that I didn't think it was going to be funny, it's just it was a lot more funny than I thought it was going to be. It was so much humor, and it was great Star Wars humor. Star Wars humor at its finest, back to the old school Star Wars type humor. And I really had a great time with that. The movie flows well from Last Jedi to now, so if y'all thought that it was going to just wash Last Jedi away, no, it just seems like natural story progression, which is awesome, and I love that. And you know, it's not like retcons, it just really makes sense to the things that transpired in Last Jedi to what is now the Rise of Skywalker. Rey was incredible in the film. She a really good character, and they finally developed this character to where I think everybody can get with who and what she is, you know, and whether those answers arrive, you're satisfied with how the character arrives at its conclusion in the film, you know what I'm saying? So that was great. Kylo was awesome as well. Love Kylo Ren. Love that character. Love his look, especially with the mask. So I'm so glad the mask was brought back. Glad they put the mask back on him. And it made sense, you know, because like I said, he gets rid of Snoke in Last Jedi. So that's the only thing holding him back from wearing the mask in the first place. And the only reason he busted the mask up because of, you know, pure adrenaline, anger, impulse, you know. That's the only reason. He just had a temper tantrum like he always does, like with the lightsaber and Force Awakens, and just tears stuff up because he's like that type of person. So, but I enjoyed him. Finn was great in this film. Finn finally his own. He's definitely his own man in this film, and he does some great things throughout the film. I like where his character ends up and how his character ends up mentally in the film. So I love that. Poe is back. I like Poe's character, and in this film I like him with everybody else. I like him surrounded by the gang. Like I love that the gang got back together to do adventures, as in, you know, Finn, Poe, Finn, Poe, Chewie, BB-8, Rey, everybody together doing a mission. It was awesome. C-3PO was his natural funny self. Love C-3PO in this film. He did some great things in here as well. Comedic timing was perfect. Loved all his comedy, and like I said, the Star Wars comedy was definitely in full effect in this film. JJ did a great job with that. I love what they did with Leia. I love everything they did with Leia, and there's more to Leia that I want to talk about, but I have to wait until the spoiler review, which is not this review, so we'll talk about that at a later time. But I definitely enjoyed what they did with Leia overall, for sure. And let's see, who else I want to talk about? I like the new characters. The new characters were cool. My favorite new character, I don't really have a favorite out of the new characters. I just really did like the new characters. They were cool. But it was more about the characters that are already established. I hope to see these new characters in future films for sure. Because, I mean, it's hard when you have a new character for them to stay relevant throughout, you know what I mean? Because they're new and this is the final film, so it's hard for them to like be like super relevant. But not saying they wasn't or they wasn't good in the film. It's just like I said, it's more about the characters that we already know, you know what I mean? But I enjoyed that. There were Easter eggs in this film, nostalgia of course, but I love fan service. I don't see fan service as a bad thing. Fan service, if done right, which I feel in this movie definitely was done correctly, is a wonderful thing. And when it done right, it's awesome. And you will get your answers. Now, whether you like these answers or not, it's all up to you. I'm not sure what you're looking for. I know my answers were met and I was happy with what I got. Surprised by some of the things that I got, but I accepted them for what they was and I enjoyed it. I like this film. This film worked for me. I had a good time. I had a good laugh. And I'm surprised I didn't have a good cry. It was close. And I can't say the reasons why. I'll go over that in the spoiler review. But I came close. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't really have any negatives. I had one scare negative, but I'm not going to say what that is because that's like, once again, that'd have to be in the spoiler review. But I had one scare negative, but that went away because it was just a scare, apparently. And then the only other things I had, things that I consider missed opportunities, but these missed opportunities did not change the grade of this film. I love the film. I'm glad it's part of the Star Wars universe. I'm glad that that's the way JJ went with the film. I'm also glad that people get a chance to see this. And I think because of this film, Last Jedi is going to raise up in people's minds in the future. Maybe not today. Maybe not today. But I think some of the people that don't like Last Jedi are going to start liking it a little bit more in the future. Just like some people that didn't like the prequels have a lot more respect for them now than they did then. And you know, and that's for it. But I'm glad as a Star Wars fan that I've liked and or loved any of the Star Wars films that have came out for different reasons, and this is no different. My SwagU grade for Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker will have to be a solid A+. It checked my boxes. I wish it would have checked these like boxes that I was like, if it doesn't check it, I'm not tripping, but if it does check it, oh my god, I'll give this an A++. You know what I'm saying? It didn't do that, but it's okay. Because it did and didn't. And I'll go over that in the spoiler review, I promise, which will be coming very soon. But yes, I love the film, had a great time with it. I hope that you go see it right now, get your tickets, and go see The Rise of Skywalker. It is definitely well worth it, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. And you got to see how this ends. And I think it ends very well. Maybe not in-game well, but in-game is like high level bar, just the end of the series. So I'm not tripping. It's like a couple notches below, just a little couple notches below for me anyway, because it didn't do these few things that would have just took it over the top. They did these things, but they didn't take it over the top. And I'll get to y'all on that in the spoiler review. But I really, really enjoyed it. You know, and you know, Palpatine, what they do with Palpatine, I enjoyed it. It worked for me. I loved it. I love what they did with that guy. That was awesome. And your answers will be answered. So definitely check it out. Give it a shout out. But let me know how you feel about it in the comment section below. Have you seen The Rise of Skywalker like your boy? If you did, let me know in the comment section below. No spoilers though. We'll talk about those in the spoiler review. But let me know how you feel about it in the comment section below. Let me know if you agree with this review. And if you didn't agree, that's fine. We can still have a conversation. It is okay with me, you know, on the social media sites down below or in the comment section. But if you like this review, make sure you give it a big thumbs up down bottom. It helps with the channel. But if you didn't like it, I ain't tripping. Look at Jordan, I ain't pimping. Also, if you're new here and you're trying to join the swag team, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below or hit it right here when it pops up on the side. Also, if you want to be the first of the swag team to see a video when it pops up on YouTube, make sure you hit that notification bell. It'll pop up right when you subscribe. So once you join the swag team, that bell will pop up because it'll slide that button over. You click that ding, and you'll never miss a video that pops up on the channel, whether it's on your cell phone, computer, tablet, whatever. So make sure you do that so you don't miss on any of the swag that drops when I drop it. Let me know what you're excited about with the Rise of Skywalker. I'd love to have a conversation with y'all, like I said. And until the next video, I love y'all 3000. I'll holla. Peace.